How's it going, everyone? Got quite a bit to talk about in this video. A major game has gotten a release date, and on top of that has a free playable prologue out right now. We'll talk about that. The Wonderful 101 Remastered, back when it was being kickstarted, did hit its stretch goals, and its free DLC is available right now. And we have a bit of an update on Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, which is due out at the end of the year, Volume 1 that is, and pretty loaded lineup. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, Alone in the Dark Reboot launches on October 25th, and a free playable prologue is now available. So yes, the game will be coming out the same month as Alan Wake 2, which I think is going to be pretty interesting. If you are into atmospheric horror titles, that's going to be pretty exciting for that month, with a major sequel and a reboot of a relatively notable franchise. I'm not going to say Alone in the Dark is huge, but I'm excited for it, and THQ Nordic has been doing a pretty good job of rebooting and remastering and bringing back some of these classic IPs that may not be the biggest thing in the world, but I think people can still get excited about it, and I see them doing that once again here with Alone in the Dark. For example, they've done that with SpongeBob, they did it with Kingdoms of Amalur, and hope to see that train rolling. And there was more insight that was revealed about the game itself. It will be priced at $59.99, so nice price point as far as that's concerned, and it's not a $70 game. And again, the prologue notes, this standalone prologue puts you in the tiny shoes of Grace Saunders, an 11-year-old girl delivering a letter when things go horribly wrong. Experience the unique 1920s horror atmosphere of Alone in the Dark, and prepare for the terror that awaits in the manor. The game itself, again, on October 25th, experience the haunting atmosphere of the manor, where psychological horror meets Southern Gothic from the seemingly innocent perspective of Grace Saunders. Dive into the eldritch nightmare of Alone in the Dark in this exclusive first taste of Alone in the Dark's full experience, and if you make it to the end, be ready for a very special surprise. Grace agrees and embarks on a short trip, and invaded by a president which appears to have emerged from the dark depths of the bayou. So we'll see how this game ultimately turns out. I am excited for it. It's one of those games that I don't expect it to be a AAA big budget blockbuster, but I think this is going to be a nice release in October. I do also foresee the game going on sale fairly quickly. Look at that release date. Any game that comes out, mid to late October, I would recommend being a little bit hesitant in spending full price on it, just because 3 weeks, 4 weeks later, you're going to have all those Black Friday deals coming up, and Black Friday is just getting earlier and earlier. That's why I say 3-4 weeks. So yeah, I could easily see the game being down to $35, $40, a month after release or within that time window. So bear that in mind, and especially with the fall right now, you're seeing that lineup starting to formulate. You're seeing, that end of August period as well. That's where things really get cooking, and you see a game like Armored Core 6, then you go into September, Starfield for those of you with an Xbox and PC. Bunch of other games in September. Spider-Man 2 is going to be somewhere in there. Alan Wake 2, Alone in the Dark. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, hopefully somewhere in there as well. So a lot of exciting stuff. And Alone in the Dark, also going to be one of those titles that drops in the fall on October 25th, $59.99. And again, free playable prologue available right now. Speaking of free, the Wonderful 101 Remaster did hit its stretch goals when it was kickstarted, and free DLC The Wonderful 1 After School Hero Part 2 is now available. Last week Part 1 came out. Super duper fun side-scrolling laser shooting action. Join Luca in his journey to becoming a full-fledged hero. Get ready for a unique side-scrolling experience in the world of The Wonderful 101 Remaster. This free downloadable content lets you enjoy a brand new episode in which you experience Luca's story. As the latest member of the Sentinels, new recruit Luca delivers a remarkable achievements. What challenges did he need to overcome to become the prestigious Wonder Goggles? This is a story of love, battle, and growth. Experience the journey of becoming a full-fledged hero. Thrilling side-scrolling action. Jump into classic side-scrolling action with a Platinum Games twist. Get ready for super exciting experience as you blast away a bunch of enemies with your awesome lasers. Super fun laser shooting. You use your trusty stingy eye goggles to shoot a variety of lasers that decimate your foes. Use the right stick to freely shoot lasers in the direction. 2D shooting has never felt so simple, fun, and intuitive. You have 3 laser types at your disposal. Blast away, young recruit, and a variety of modes to keep you enticed. Go hands-on with the Wonderful 1 After School Hero in 2 different modes. The arcade mode lets you experience the story of how Luca became the full-fledged hero Wonder Goggles. The challenge mode lets you select and play any drill of your choice. Try to clear the unique missions set in each drill and see if you can find some hidden areas in each stage. Replay the game to your heart's content to explore every nook and cranny. It is, again, split into 2 parts. You'll need to install the Wonderful 1 After School Hero Part 2 separately from Part 1 and download the first part. And they do note it was a part of their stretch goal back in February of 2020. Wonderful 101 Remastered is available now for PS4, Nintendo Switch, and PC through Steam, so go check it out if you do own the game. The DLC is absolutely free. Lastly, Well, there was a lot of buzz around the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. Honestly, CG trailers without any release windows, hard to get super excited for that, probably because, you know, it's out in 2025, 2026, 2027, something like that. But what we do know is going to be out very soon is the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1, and finally we can start preserving these Metal Gear games. Now, Volume 1, yes, it's Volume 1, so more Master Collections will be coming up. Will include Metal Gear Solid, including VR missions and special missions, Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, the HD Collection version, and Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, the HD Collection version. All three of those games are great. Obviously, MGS3 Snake Eater is being remade as MGS Delta Snake Eater. But on top of all of those games, you'll also get Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 A Solid Snake. So those are the throwback OG titles. They were a part of the Metal Gear HD collection when that dropped on PS3 and 360, but now we do know it's going to be in the Master Collection Volume 1. I'm really curious where they're going to price this at. You know, the Metal Gear Collection, when that dropped, it was priced at $39.99. That included Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and Peace Walker, and it was at $40. Here, you're getting all three Metal Gear Solid titles, or, you know, the first three Metal Gear Solid games, I should say, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. I am gonna predict it's gonna be priced at $49.99. That is my assumption, just because, you know, games these days are just more expensive than they were, let's say, a decade ago when the HD collection first came out. I think it was around a decade ago, maybe even a little longer than that, but you guys get the idea. This is Volume 1, so this begs the question, what's gonna be in Volume 2? And I think everybody can put 2 and 2 together, that Metal Gear Solid 4, thank the high heavens, is finally going to be preserved when Volume 2 drops, or Volume 3, or whatever they want to do. I saw the idea of Volume 2 including Metal Gear Solid 4, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, and then Metal Gear Peace Walker, or something like that. There's other titles that they can put in these collections. There's titles like Metal Gear Acid, Metal Gear Portable Ops. Just off the top of my head, you can do Twin Snakes at some point for sure. That'd be a nice addition as well, and I'm probably like forgetting a couple titles. You know, you can throw MGS5 in there, like, I guess, like, you know, that's a game you can add in there, but, you know, MGS5 is readily accessible, so that's not as big of a deal. But I'm trying to think of what other games you can put in. Ground Zeroes, of course, but outside of that, like, I think Rising, Metal Gear Solid 4, Peace Walker, those are the ones that after this collection that people are really gonna be eager to see preserved, and that would be great to see. You know, you can do, like, your Acids and your Portable Ops of the world, and Portable Ops is a pretty decent game. It's not Peace Walker good, but it's pretty good. You know, as a smaller collection, I'm interested to see how they do handle everything. I think there's also, like, a graphic novel that was released on PSP, so there's a lot of superfluous content they could also roll in, but we'll see how they decide with all that. Super excited for this, and this is scheduled to be out by the end of the year. It's scheduled for autumn of this year. But that is going to do it for me. Again, Alone in the Dark Reboot launches October 25th, and a free playable prologue is available right now. Wonderful 101 Remastered gets free DLC, Part 2 available now, and Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, one of the titles I'm super excited for. Just seeing these games preserved, we've needed this for a while. It'll be out in the fall, and, you know, getting some trophies along the way, I think people are going to be happy about that. That'll do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.